Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Premier's Awards of Excellence in Design Virtual Gala. My name is Craig Silliphant, and I will be your host for this evening. We're coming to you tonight from Saskatoon on Treaty 6 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis. Tonight is a celebration of the accomplishments of professional designers working in Saskatchewan across all disciplines. The product of design is all around us. It shapes the way we live and interact with our environments, and it has the capacity to improve people's lives. The Design Council of Saskatchewan is the collective voice of 6 professional design associations representing architecture, engineering and geoscience, graphic design, interior design, landscape architecture, and planning. It was established to celebrate and promote public awareness and understanding of professional design in Saskatchewan. Hosting Saskatchewan Design Week is a major initiative of the Council. It is an open invitation to the public to learn about the different areas of design through free lectures, lunch and learns, film screenings, and more, which I'm sure many of you enjoyed over this last week. This year, the Design Council of Saskatchewan welcomes some fantastic speakers. Liz Reeford, landscape architect of award-winning firm Public City Architecture. Dion Fashina, interior designer and founder of Denizens of Design. Amanda Schutz, designer, illustrator, and founder of Curio Studio. Tom Jansen, principal planner at Scatliff and Miller and Murray. David Thomas, planning and design manager at Treaty 1 Development Corporation. Chris Elke, vice president of real estate at Canada Lands Company. And Alfred Waugh, owner and founder of Formline Architecture and one of the few registered First Nations architects in Canada. Saskatchewan Design Week 2021 would not be possible without all the generous sponsors and countless volunteers that make this week the success it has been. I'd like to recognize and thank our platinum-level sponsors, Lewis Instruments and McKercher LLP, as well as our gold-level sponsors, Dream Developments, Imagine IT Technologies, Keystone Outdoor Living, Playgrounds Are Us, Saskatchewan Association of Architects, Surecom Industries, and Stantec. We would not be able to host any of our events if it weren't for these and many of our other sponsors. Joining us now on behalf of our platinum-level sponsor, Lewis Instruments, is Dane McClellan, who would like to say some welcoming remarks.
Hello, my name is Dane McClellan and I'm with Lewis Instruments. Now I know what you may be thinking, but unfortunately we don't sell guitars, gongs, or glockenspiels. First off, we would like to thank the Design Council of Saskatchewan for allowing us to be a sponsor at Design Week 2021. Lewis Instruments is based in central Canada with stores in Saskatoon and Winnipeg. We are a leading supplier of the finest technologies in survey measurement, including 3D laser scanners, robotic total stations, GNSS systems, UAVs, machine control, construction lasers, accessories, and supplies. We are the oldest operating survey supply house in Canada with over 70 years of service to the industry. We carry everything required for data collection in the field to plan production in the office. We represent suppliers such as Leica Geosystems, SenseFly, Parrot Business Solutions, KIP, Canon, Seco, Schonstedt, and many more. We service what we sell locally, and our pride lies in post-sale service and support. It's the foundation our business has been built on. With trained technologists in our service department, we are committed to your ongoing satisfaction with our products. Feel confident doing business with Lewis Instruments. On behalf of myself and the rest of the staff at Lewis Instruments, we wish you an excellent Design Week 2021 and best of luck to everyone at the Premier's Awards of Excellence in Design.
Thank you, Dane. At this time, I would like to recognize your Design Council of Saskatchewan 2021 committee. Vicki Reaney, board chair and the representative for Saskatchewan Professional Planners Institute. Megan Kruger, vice chair. Audner Ong, secretary and representative for the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan. Michelle Tustin, treasurer and representative for the Saskatchewan Association of Landscape Architects. Trevor Coulthard, Saskatchewan Association of Architects representative. Josh Nagy, representative for the Graphic Designers of Canada, Saskatchewan North Chapter. Renea Cave, Interior Designers of Saskatchewan representative. Jessica Powell, Sarah Lipsett, and Tyson McShane, members at large. And Nicole Locke, executive director. Now I will pass it off to Vicki Reaney, Design Council of Saskatchewan Board Chair for 2020-21, to deliver some remarks.
Thanks, Craig. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to also thank and recognize the efforts of my colleagues on the Design Council of Saskatchewan. Design Week and our other community partnerships would not be possible without your year-round dedication, enthusiasm, and attendance at countless virtual meetings in the past year and a half. In addition, I'd like to recognize and thank our wonderful volunteers for their ideas, support, and the time they dedicated to help deliver these events of the week, most notably Jessica Powell and Sarah Lipset. As a collective, the Design Council of Saskatchewan Board would also like to acknowledge and thank our amazing event planner, Carol TEBAY of Executive Arrangements, and Nicole Locke, our intrepid Executive Director. Both of these women have done a tremendous job behind the scenes in organizing and facilitating Design Week. Due to the ongoing pandemic, this year's events moved to a largely virtual format, bringing with it a host of new logistical challenges that they had to navigate. We still managed to deliver a total of 18 virtual and in-person events, and none of this would be possible without Nicole and Carol. A parallel but independent component of Design Week is the Premier's Awards of Excellence in Design. This year, we received a total of 31 entries across the 7 categories of architecture, engineering, graphic design, interior design, landscape architecture, planning, and integrated design. For the first time in Design Week history, the 31 entries were reviewed and evaluated by a jury virtually. There are 3 levels of awards available: Honorable Mention, Certificate of Merit, and the Premier's Award of Excellence in Design. As per our program rules, the jury is permitted to award multiple awards in any category. We'd like to extend our gratitude to the awards jury, who took time out of their busy schedules to thoughtfully evaluate all the entries this year. This year's jury consisted of Don Cook, Engineering and Geoscience, Dion Fashina, Interior Design, Jeff Howlett, Architecture, Tom Jansen, Planning, Amanda Schutz, Graphic Design, and Liz Reeford, Landscape Architecture. I will now pass it back to Craig, who will be taking us through the winning entries in each category and the rest of the program for this evening. Thank you.
The Premier's Awards of Excellence in Design will be presented in the following categories: Landscape Architecture, Interior Design, Graphic Design, Architecture, and Integrated Design. And the Integrated Design category is categorized as significant involvement by 2 or more member associations. In addition to these awards, we will also be giving out a People's Choice Award tonight. So throughout the week, the public has been voting for their favorite project. Votes have been cast in person at the Saskatchewan Design Week HQ and online through our social media platforms. This year's People's Choice Award goes to Brighton Eye Care by Kinderchuk Agri Architecture.
Brighton Eye Care by Kinderchuk Agri Architecture defines a traditional optometrist's office with a patient-focused approach that supports both retail and consultant services, including eye exams and contact lens training.
The Design Council of Saskatchewan is pleased to announce the following winners by the 2021 Premier's Award of Excellence in Design. In the category of Landscape Architecture, honorable mention, Wanuskewin Interpretive Playground by Crosby, Hanna and Associates.
Landscape Architecture, honorable mention, Wanuskewin Interpretive Playground by Crosby, Hanna and Associates. Wanuskewin Interpretive Playground provides a unique play experience that celebrates and engages visitors with stories of the long and rich history of the site. The playground design includes wood sculptural climbers, towers, and swings, providing opportunities for exploration, discovery, and learning through play. Archaeological, natural, and cultural resources found on-site are reflected in the playground design. Bison rubbing rocks, roaming bison and beaver log jams are incorporated as interpretive play structures. 2 large tower structures lift visitors 20 feet above the surrounding plains, overlooking the valley and the reintroduced bison into the adjacent paddocks.
In the category of interior design, Award of Merit, Cumberland House Cree Nation Band Office by 320 Modular.
Interior Design, Award of Merit, Cumberland House Cree Nation Band Office by 320 Modular. The Cumberland House Cree Nation Band Office was built to provide for new beginnings after their original band office burnt down in December 2019. The water, delta, and forestry around Cumberland House play an important role in the livelihood and culture of the community. These elements became the inspiration for the design of the band office.
And the Award of Merit goes to Prism Coffee by Building Studios.
Award of Merit, Prism Coffee by Building Studio. Located on the main floor of the 220 co-working building in Saskatoon, Prism Coffee is a hub for both the co-working members and the people of the neighborhood. The recent renovation has provided a fresh experience that is spacious and warm, a perfect spot for a coffee date.
Premier's Award of Excellence in Design, 7 Acre Home by Maverick Home Builders.
Premier's Award of Excellence in Design, 7 Acre Home by Maverick Home Builders. 7 Acre Home embodies acreage living and provides functional spaces for extended family gatherings. A restricted palette of natural materials and tactile elements were chosen to reflect the surrounding landscape. White oak millwork, doors and trims add warmth to the exposed aggregate concrete floors. Visual impact is achieved with contrasting black fixtures and hardware throughout. Soft pendant lighting and textured linens contribute to the feeling of comfort. This home offers a fresh approach to minimalism through the smallest details, including recessed outlets in the kitchen backsplash and flush light switches. The result is a relaxing environment achieved through simplicity and function.
And in the category of graphic design, the Award of Merit goes to Lugo Love Brand Identity by Ramey Modern.
Graphic Design, Award of Merit, Lugo Love Brand Identity by Ramey Modern. The scope of this project was to create an identity for a long-running fundraising event, including a word mark, color palette, and digital and print applications. Using one simple descriptive word, the designer created a theme design that fits with the organization's existing brand and helped build excitement and invite new audiences to the organization.
And the Award of Merit goes to Kichiota Indigenous Tourism Branding by the Engagement Party.
Award of Merit, Kichiota Indigenous Tourism Branding by the Engagement Party. Kichiota Indigenous Destinations is a unique partnership between Whitecap Dakota First Nation, Wanaskewin, and Beardies and Oak Mosses Cree Nation. Consultations with each partner inspired the name Kichiota, an original word with 4 translations. Herewith, lots of importance. Here is special. Many are with. The logo contains a reflected teepee, but also may be interpreted as a compass or flower. Its shape references the 4 directions and features 2 distinct hemispheres. Strategic colorization suggests sky and land and was also chosen to differentiate from other Indigenous businesses.
Architecture. Honorable mention, Saskatchewan High School by AODBT Architecture and Interior Design.
Architecture. Honorable mention, Saskatchewan High School by AODBT Architecture and Interior Design. Overlooking Big Chief Park in Onion Lake Cree Nation, Saskatchewan High School's hillside location was integrated to create a two-storied massing with a walkout lower elevation and a one-story massing on the top side main entrance.
And an award of merit goes to Maple Leaf Pool by P3 Architecture Partnership.
Award of Merit, Maple Leaf Pool by P3 Architecture Partnership. Maple Leaf Pool was designed for the city of Regina to replace a 70-year-old outdoor pool beloved by the community in a heritage neighborhood. The design of the support building embraces its seasonal use with a floating pavilion roof. Supported by metal columns, the wood underside of the roof offers warmth in contrast to the concrete floor and block walls. The orientation of the building allows for open views across the pool into the surrounding park and from the park onto the pool deck.
And another award of merit goes to Bert Fox Community High School Cultural Room by 1080 Architecture, Planning and Interiors.
Award of Merit, Bert Fox Community High School Cultural Room by 1080 Architecture, Planning and Interiors. This project included a renovated classroom and an addition to the Bert Fox Community High School in Fort Qu'Appelle, Saskatchewan. This project is intended to provide space for education about Indigenous medicine, food, crafts, and language, as well as space for spiritual ceremonies. The design incorporated natural materials and fenestration around the full perimeter of the addition, providing a connection to the land and place.
The Premier's Award of Excellence in Design goes to Connexus Building Communities by P3 Architecture Partnership.
Premier's Award of Excellence in Design, Connexus Building Communities by P3 Architecture Partnership. Situated within Mascana Park, this structure provides a new headquarters for Connexus, Saskatchewan's largest credit union. Goals of the project are to cultivate collaboration, knowledge exchange, and support community building. The resulting scheme bookends the western edge of the campus and helps revive the adjacent historic Dark Hall with shared lobby event space, new accessible entry, and modern building services to provide a lifeline for the celebrated but derelict auditorium.
Integrated Design, Award of Merit. Shakespeare on the Saskatchewan by Group 2 Architecture, Interior Design. Crosby, Hanna and Associates, Catterall and Wright, Daniels Wingerick Engineering Limited, JCK Engineering, and PWA Engineering Limited.
Integrated Design. Award of Merit. Shakespeare on the Saskatchewan by Group 2 Architecture, Interior Design. Crosby, Hanna and Associates, Catterall and Wright, Daniels Wingerick Engineering Limited, JCK Engineering, and PWA Engineering Limited. Shakespeare on the Saskatchewan's redevelopment establishes the theatre company on its long-term site. Connections are provided to the surrounding Meewasin Trail, South Saskatchewan River, and with the city while creating a feeling of entering a separate world. There are nods to Tudor aesthetics through the modern forms, materials, and technology. A specialty lighting system integrates the landscaping, buildings, and overall space. The components of a typical theater building are physically separated, with the lobby and circulation taking on an outdoor form. The result is a safe, accessible, and flexible space for all seasons, all evening, and even when the festival is not on.
Premier's Award of Excellence in Design, Wanuskewin by AODBT Architecture and Interior Design, Crosby Hanna & Associates, Daniel Wingerick Engineering Limited, Key West Engineering, PWA Engineering, and Rob Cullman Engineering.
Premier's Award of Excellence in Design, Wanuskewin by AODBT Architecture and Interior Design, Crosby Hanna & Associates, Daniels Wingerick Engineering Limited, Key West Engineering, PW Engineering, and Rob Cullman Engineering. Wanuskewin is a National Historic Site, interpretive center, natural conservation area, and an active archaeological site. As sacred land, this project required integration of a large team of architects, interior designers, landscape architects, exhibit planners, engineers, construction manager, elders, storytellers, biologists, and archaeologists. Originally constructed in 1992, a vision for renewal was born in 2013. The team worked with elders to create a cohesive master plan, business case, capital campaign, and finally, a renewal of the grounds, outdoor facilities, and building addition, which was completed in 2020. It was through this work in harmony that Wanuskewin has been added to the tentative list as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Please join me in congratulating all of our entrants as they all produced an excellent body of work. There are a few other people who Design Council of Saskatchewan would like to recognize this evening. Pro Plus Production for lighting up our HQ space. Handy Special Events for providing the rentals this year. Fresh Dish Catering in Saskatoon and Sprout Catering in Regina for supplying the food for our Lunch and Learn events. Amanda Nogier of Béton Brew for creating our fantastic award statues. And we'd like to thank Style and Graze for providing the food for our enhanced gala experience participants. We'd also like to thank 9 Mile Legacy for providing the delicious beer tonight and Aspen Films for putting together this amazing virtual awards gala. Congratulations again to all our winners, and thank you everyone for tuning in and supporting the Design Council of Saskatchewan. Winners will be contacted about collecting their award statues and certificates. We hope everyone had a wonderful design week. Have a great night.